Of a brand, do you want to get it in front of millions of people instantly? Well, email me right now, ogod@hiphopun.com. More devastating news coming out of the great city of Memphis, Tennessee, out of the Oak Haven section of the city. Now, rapper Big MOTA was shot the other night, and sadly, we have an update. I'm going to play an excerpt from the local news from WREG News Channel 3. I'll be back on the back end with my commentary. Rotate.
In the Oak Haven community, a dark-colored car riddled in more than a dozen bullet holes on Chulahoma near Rains. It's another reminder of one of the latest shootings in the city that this time has apparently left a Memphis rapper known as Big MOTA fighting for his life.
Now, at the time of the news publication, he was still fighting for his life, but unfortunately, we confirm here on Hip Hop News Uncensored that Big MOTA did pass away by way of the Memphis Police Department. Now, the MPD pretty much said the two men were driving a dark colored car, which at some point in the night it was shot more than a dozen times by gunfire. Now, people, who are familiar with Big MOTA's music are very surprised to hear about the shooting. They said he was a good guy, did a lot for the community, did a lot for the hip hop community, and once again, it's just a sad, event. Not much more information out there, but if you know, you know. If you're from Memphis, I know we got a lot of people that's in Memphis, that's in the great state of Tennessee to actually rock out, to actually listen to what we got going on here. It's sad, and I understand that just like other cities on the East Coast, the West Coast, the South, Memphis is another city that is under siege. I mean, you could talk to the people on the ground and say, look, man, there was another shooting yesterday. It was another shooting today. It's going to be another shooting tomorrow. It really shows you that when we see all this foreign aid and all this foreign policies and all this talking about this and that, our home is a wreck, man. It was a little a side by side picture thing that showed the streets of Ukraine in comparison to the streets of Kensington, and it was like night and day, man. So I'm saying all that to say that we got a lot of issues here, in our country that needs to be ironed out, in my opinion, before we try to iron out anything else. But you have to understand how the global elite work, how the powers that be work to really understand, I think, the end game in all of this. So it's really sad. It's really sad to see stuff like this continue to happen. Again, I don't know, what his involvement was in the street, if any. I don't know none of that, right? I know from just my bird's eye view of the situation, whether it's Memphis, Philadelphia, New Jersey, New York, Atlanta, it's sad to see a young brother pass away like this. It just is. It just is, and I got to be real with it. And I wish I had all the answers, but I really don't. But Big MOTA out of Memphis, rapper, up and coming. Obviously, I mean, people in the comment section are going to know who he is. It's a tragic loss for the city right now, as well as Dolph, as well as other people that passed away. And I don't know what to say no more, man. The cliche stuff is dead at this point, man. But condolences to his family, friends, and anyone that may be listening to this that has any affiliation with Big MOTA, man. You would truly be missed, and our condolences from the family here at Hip Hop News Uncensored and HipHopUN.com. Rest well, man. Peace.